Welcome to Rio San Juan. There are two beautiful beaches in Rio San Juan. This one is located right in the town, and it's generally not busy at all, as you can see now. Beautiful coastline. You're looking all the way down at the mountains in the background. Those are the mountains of Puerto Plata. That is about 65 kilometers distance of coastline you're seeing. Beautiful white sand, very nice snorkeling area. Lobsters are out there, and it's a beautiful area. Welcome to Rio. We're going to proceed now to Graveyard Beach and the Gri Gri, and the Gri Gri is lagoon in English. It's one of only 2 lagoons on the entire north coast. Let's get going. One of the other hidden beaches of Rio San Juan is another cove, and it's dubbed Volleyball Beach. Every weekend you'll find the Dominican people having competitive games of volleyball. Absolutely incredible baseball players and incredible volleyball players. As a matter of fact, the American Baseball League, outside of Americans, the second highest nationality is Dominican people. Welcome to Volleyball Beach, a gorgeous lagoon. Right next to it, we're going to be taking the pathways down to Graveyard Beach and the mangroves and the exit of Gri Gri out to the ocean. Come on along, you don't want to miss it. Welcome to Graveyard Beach in Rio San Juan. Not many people know of this little hideaway, but it is a very, very, very old graveyard. As you can see, many of the stones are still visible, both partial and full. It is a beautiful beach on the far side, which we're going to show you, but you'll see many of the gravestones that have been here. Some of them, here's one from 1952. Here's one that's considerably older. You'll see back in the far corner, you'll see right next to me over here, some of these grave sites are approaching 100 years in age. Most tourists never do get off the beaten path and see some of the beauty of this island, but just beyond us is one of the most beautiful beaches as well. Again, you'll never find anything here on the north coast crowded from Rio San Juan to Carbrera. It's 100% natural. And after we view the beach off of Graveyard, we're going to go forward to the exit of the coral mounds of Gri Gri to the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, welcome to the mouth of Gri Gri Lagoon, surrounded by a coral point. It's totally protected, all natural. And this is the entry-exit point from the ocean. Just on the other side of these trees, it's all open ocean as far as you can go. And just an incredible natural lagoon. Many of these mangroves are in excess of 100+ years old. Just the incredible nature and foliage around this island will never cease to amaze you compared to any other place you've ever been on the earth. It's absolutely incomparable. I'm standing in the heavily mangroved foliage of Gri Gri Lagoon. All of the lagoon is surrounded by coconut, mangrove, and assorted fruit bushes in the bush just beyond. It's sand-based, packed sand, so it's quite easy. Well, here, I'll come right back to the camera. For example, if I want a natural shower sponge, I just found one. These are what, $12 in the States if you can still find them. And all you do is bleach them out, put them in fresh water for a week, and you got one of the greatest scrub brushes you ever had for a marvelous shower. It's again, if you're a naturalist, it's a total dream for you. And I highly encourage, if you do come out this way, take a tour out on the water, because looking at the coastline from the sea is unlike anything you've ever seen in your life. About 100 yards after the mouth of Gri Gri is the iron shore tip point we were talking about, which is actually all dead coral over the years that has been pushed up by plate tectonics. And as Gri Gri exits, there are some spotted beaches that are all open to the public. However, nobody knows about them. And from here on, it's clear sailing all the way through. Some of the best fishing lies approximately 500 yards from shore. Yes, if you can believe it, 500 yards. The water drops off quick. Unlike islands that I've lived on in the past, such as Cayman and various islands, Little Cayman, most of the fishing is within 1 mile from shore. Cayman Islands, we had to, in our boat travel, it was either the 7-mile bank or the 50-mile bank. Here, we could catch fish, be back by 11 o'clock, and the amount of fuel you're saving is immeasurable in terms of money spent. It's much less to burn out a mile, do some trolling, find a weed line, come on back in with 2 or 3 dolphin or a wahoo, and you're in by lunchtime, ready for your afternoon beer. Welcome to Gri Gri Lagoon in Rio San Juan. As we continue our discovery tour, this is one of only 2 natural lagoons or harbors on the north coast. The other one is located in Puerto Plata, and it does house many small fishing boats, some of our charter boats where you can book for the day. You can do a tour which the view of this country from the ocean looking towards land is incredibly different than anything we can show you on land. I highly recommend it on your tour. And secondly, there are fishing charters. Approximately 400 yards out of the lagoon, and it's all natural. It does take you right to the ocean, and it's an incredible part of your discovery tour. So now we've had a chance to discover Gri Gri Lagoon. We've discovered the 7 local beaches within a 10-minute ride of Carbrera. Some of the major pathways all covered with nature. We have yet to discover less than 1/4% of what we've got to offer. From diving, snorkeling, path, nature tours, horseback riding, cave dwelling, mountain climbing. The destinations to discover are endless, and it's been a pleasure. And I hope you've enjoyed it, and let's catch up with you soon on our next adventure. It's been a pleasure.
Go to drescapes.com and sign up for one of our free discovery tours of the north coast of the Dominican Republic. While you're on the website, be sure and download our free guide explaining exactly how you can gain residency and a second passport in the Dominican Republic.